here. We are in Melbourne, Florida. We? No, I am. Well, you and me are in Melbourne, Florida, and we're on the way to the gym. So it's been a few days since I've been with you live. So I wanted to get back in touch with you, and here we are on the way to the gym. And we're going to get it done today, everybody. I mean, I am full of ambition today, and I want you to be the same. And let's check in with you on how you're doing this week. You know, this week I started my week on Sunday, which is what I like to do. Hey, let me know in the comments when you like to start your week. A lot of people start on Monday, maybe because that's how we did it in the traditional work week, was on a Monday, right, through Friday. And then we get to TGIF, it's Friday. But now, you and I, we can pick a different day. You don't have to, but if you want to, do what I do. I start on a Sunday. That's the start of my week. So this week I started on a Sunday, and I went with intention for the whole week, goals for the week, and then I broke it down, backed it off on a daily basis. So goals on a daily basis starting Sunday, and I've been on track. So this week I've been on track, and it's given me great momentum to want to stay on track, which is why today I am heading to the gym. Last day of the week for me, Saturday. Heading to the gym. 2 sessions of tennis today. I played tennis this morning from 8 to 9:30, and then went to breakfast, and then had another session of 11 o'clock till 12:30, which is a lot of activity for one day. But I was listening to a video by David Goggins, and he fires me up. You know that guy. He's amazing, right? Stay hard. Former Navy SEAL, former fat guy, 300-pounder, out of shape. Now he's crazy obsessed, does these ultra marathons, 100-mile, 150-mile plus through the desert. And he's just crazy motivated. And I mean, crazy. And he said today, hey, listen, don't stop until you're done. Don't stop when you're tired. Are you done? No, I'm not done yet. So yes, I had 2 sessions of tennis today. So 3 hours of tennis, which is a lot. I could have took the rest of the day off activity-wise, but wait a minute, am I done? No, I got to work out today. I had intended to work out before I signed up and agreed to fill in on the second tennis session. But I said, hey, wait a minute, I'm not done yet. This is on my schedule to work out. And so forget it. I'm not going to not do it because maybe I'm tired, which I'm not. Or that, hey, I've done enough for today. When is it enough? Hey, you and I, right? Community of progress and community of crazy motivated people. I'm glad you're here with me. Thanks for being part of the team. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. If you're just checking in on the shorts feed, you happen to pop in, happen to catch Crazy Cliff Yates here on my channel, well, hey, hit subscribe. We're building an army of positive people, motivated people. And of course, you know what's going to happen if you join the crowd. First of all, it's not going to be an easy crowd. Number 2, when you join a tough crowd like this, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. You're going to be attacked. People are going to mock you and attack you for your positivity and your optimism. Why? Because most people are addicted to mediocrity. They are mediocre. And listen, we have to limit our contact with those people. We have to audit our inner circle. And listen, mediocre people, they really don't qualify to be part of the inner circle. So we got to push them out. We don't have to tell them. We just limit our time with them because they're not really adding to the relationship. The takers, they don't really add anything in, but they constantly take, or they're constantly drama. They spout off a lot of problems, but they're not into solving any, not for anybody else, nor for themselves. Hey, thanks for checking in, everybody. I'll try to acknowledge you with the red light. Yeah, I know I shouldn't be videoing while I'm driving, but hey, nice hair today. That's right. You know what? I didn't wear the hat today. I slicked it back because I'm going to the gym, which is going to serve for staying in shape, getting more muscular, but also I guess it's going to have to be my new pickup spot. I was talking to several people, and I go, listen, going through a divorce, and I signed on to a couple dating sites. You know what? Listen, no disrespect. A few women my age that I looked at, they looked like old grandmas. You know what I mean? There's a couple that exercise, pretty good shape, not too many. And so then you start to limit that to the people who are, geographically desirable. And now the pool is limited. So I was talking to Neil from Whiskey Business, a bar nearby, because I went to the theater last night by myself. Beautiful date with myself last night. And I was talking to Neil, competitive bodybuilder, 55 years old. And he was saying, dude, you got to just concentrate on meeting people at the gym and or church or at your tennis club. That's going to be your best bet. So I said, okay. I don't really look good in a cap, so I'm not going with a cap today. I had the cap on all day at tennis. There's a few attractive women at the tennis club. Haven't seen that many. No disrespect. But, you kind of wonder about this generation. And let me know if it's disrespectful to you. I'm not saying everybody or all. But, part of the deal is, because I'm on these, like Facebook sites that are people who are, the marriages destroyed by SSRIs, antidepressants, people going through divorces, and, a lot of people, God bless them, oh, I'm happy by myself. I don't need anybody. Divorced 5 years. I'm never dating again. I enjoy the peace and quiet. Hey, I get it. But are you not having sex? Are you not a sexual person? I want to have relations with people. Not just friends, but I'm 68. Hey, I'm still in the game. I'm still highly sexed, not to bring it up, but it seems like a lot of people have taken themselves out of the game. I'm just going by their comments where they say, oh, I don't need to date anybody. I'm good by myself. I got myself in Netflix. Well, hey, God bless you, but are you not a sexual person? I mean, part of the deal of why, listen, I like to work out. I enjoy it. I want to stay in shape. It's good for my mental health as well as, my physical appearance. But part of that deal is you want to be attractable to other people. I mean, you want to be an attractive person. You appreciate other people who have good bodies and are attractive. You should want to do the same for yourself. Because I notice, man, there are some women, not all women. I see some online, the women who are activists and are interfering with ICE, they're shaving their heads. A lot of them are obese, very unattractive people. So apparently they're not really concerned with exercise, staying attractive. So they have time to go out there and shave their heads and interfere with ICE and do other crazy shit because why do they need to be attractive or exercise? They're apparently not having sex, nor do they desire it. Not my camp, everybody. Let me know what camp you're in. I'll check it out. Hey, what's up, my brother Tim? Thanks, Tom. Greg, thanks for checking in. Yeah, heading to the gym today. So, I'm happy with my week. How about your week? Like I said, I started last Sunday. I start my weeks on Sunday. That's how I started. A lot of the calendars, the week starts on Sunday anyways. So I start on Sunday. So I started last Sunday, very intentional with my days. But in some respects, I was very liberal. In other words, I didn't tie myself in too tight with the schedule. When you do that, then all of a sudden it's hard to keep up with what you've scheduled for yourself. But if you give yourself time, leave some time prior to the gym and after the gym, right? A lot of times we have travel time to and from. Maybe we got to get dressed, have a meal. If you schedule yourself too tight, now you're creating your own stress. Why would you do that? It's not necessary. You're in total control. That's what we got going. Hey, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. We are building up such an army of ambitious, a really community of progress. Just people who want to do better, become more, not necessarily get more, but become more. That's part of my group, and that's why you're here. And I got to admit, no disrespect again to some people in my age group, man. You know what I have to say to them? Because a lot of them are shuffling around in bad shape. They're fat. They have no ambition. They're not interested. You hear the way they talk. Well, at our age, yay, screw you. Get out of my damn way because I don't have time for you, number one. Number two, you're not my crowd. So we always have to audit our crowds. Who do we have around us? Who's in our inner circle? And sometimes we got to cut some people away because they're not adding, they're taking away. So, all right, everybody. Hey, I love it. Jade Stevens, thanks for checking in. Yeah, driving and streaming, so not legal, so not the right thing to do. But you got to understand a little bit of my personality. I am, as they told me in high school, crazy Cliff Yates. So, yeah, I follow the law, I'm respectful to people, and follow most rules. But sometimes I'm crazy and I break the damn rules. All right, everybody. Yes. Shaved half your head with blue hair. You see that? Yeah, they're not in our circle, everybody. We don't want them. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, do it now. I'm commanding you. Today, I'm in a little bit of a mood to order you around. Yeah, nice hair. Thank you again. Yeah, Jade, thanks for checking in, my brother. Hey, the stream today is just about being an ambitious warrior. It's all a mindset. That's what it's about today. Be a warrior in your mind. It all starts with a mindset. And like I said, I'm going through a divorce. You know what that tells you? That's extreme stress and anxiety. But you know what? Every time that you are exposed with a big challenge, and life is going to happen to us, all of us are going to experience extreme stress, loss, anxiety, and if not us personally, our family. And three things are going to happen. When that happens, three things happen. Right, I talked about this the other day. Number one, we're going to find out how strong we are. And we're going to find out we have to just keep pushing through it. And as we do, we get stronger and stronger. Number two, we're going to find out who our friends are, right? You know, when all hell breaks loose, only the true friends hang around. I got plenty. I got a lot of them. They hung around. And I appreciate it. And number three, it builds immunity for future stresses, future challenges, because we can look back and think, holy shit, I went through that? Are you kidding me? This ain't nothing. Wait, I got my health, happiness, wealth, longevity. Let's get after it, everybody. All right, I'm here at the gym. I got to get it done. There is no excuses. Like David Goggins said earlier this morning when I listened to one of his tapes, or one of his videos, I'm aging myself, his tapes, and he said, hey, what, you going to quit because you're tired? Or are you going to quit because you're done? Because if you're not done, keep going. Get after it. Keep moving. I'm doing it today, and you know what? It's lonely here at the top, everybody. The top of ambition, the top of getting things done. The view is beautiful because it's not that crowded. Join me. Subscribe to the channel. No more excuses. None. All right, everybody. See you in the next video.